Okay, I see the. Okay, welcome everyone again. We are going to start or have a session now on. We are continuing in the visual world, but now it's about data entry. But before starting, I want to remind you to please check your assistance. Mark that you have attended the course in the platform so that we can keep your statistics. We had a very interesting question. We got a very interesting question during the break from Peter Ricketts about adding the flag for his country, for Dominica. First, we are very happy to have participants from Dominica. We are not aware of any DHIS2 action happening there yet. And yes, we can add more flags, but in that case, I will suggest, as you can see in the answer, but if any of you are interested, please send us a message to share the link. You can, and that's why I was sharing, you can request that in the community. And then you can always tag us if you want closer follow-up, but this will reach the right team if you need a new flag. So I will propose or ask you to, if you want a new flag, either for a country or for an organization, please request it in the community. From Android, we refer these issues to the backend team. And then the last one is that we keep on getting messages on private messages. And again, the attention you are gonna get is worse if you send a private message. I know it seems like it will be better, but no, it's not better because it's only one person that you are reaching. If you use the channel, we have 5 people following up. So please, where am I? So please send your message to the channel. There are no silly questions or stupid questions. People are probably as lost as you are. So just send your question and you are going to be helping for sure someone else in the community. So having that said, I'm going to open now and I'm going to start the presentation. So it means I will not be reading the comments. So visual data entry. So now this is about the data entry form. And this is going to be very, very quick. You will see. Not that big. Okay. So as we have been saying, we have made these presentations also to be materials for you. So this presentation is also about icons and colors. So most of the slides are going to be familiar. They are the same than from the first presentation. We are leaving them so that in case you give a training or you need a reference, you can use them. But all this is the same than in the previous session. Where do we start making differences? One is that for some reason that I will tell you later, sometimes the color picker looks different. So the color picker for the icon, for the programs, etc., it's a color palette and you just select your palette and that's very useful. But in some objects, like the options in an option set, is like this, and it's very difficult to pick the same color twice. So I'm sharing here a link that you will find also on the exercise to help you choose the colors that you want. I will get back to this. Why do we need this? What is our purpose? This is our purpose in this session. We are going to try to configure, or we are going to show you how to configure your DHIS2 program to make data collection be visual like this, so that the user just has to pick or tap in the option. So what are the conditions that you need to have for configuring this? You need to have sections with only one data element. This is a section and this is one data element. This data element is an option set. It could be a yes, no. It's an option set. And the options have an icon and a color assigned. Okay, so you need one section, one data element per section. You can combine. I have one section with one data element, and then here I have one with two. That's fine. It will combine. This one is a regular data entry. And then the next is visual. That's fine. You can combine as you want, but the ones that you want to see like this need to have only one data element. And you need also to specify the rendering type for the section. I will make a demo as well. So the different rendering types that you will see are listing. Listing is by default what we have, one data element after the other, no visual configuration. Sequential will put one option after the other, like in a sequence. And matrix will try to build a grid with your options. So we recommend this one for even numbers. Even number of options. If there are more, it will keep, they don't have to be 4, but it looks better if they are even numbers. Otherwise, this will be an empty part, but you can do it as well. So one section with one data element, the data element has options, is a text that has an option set which options are configured with icon and color, and I set the rendering type for the matrix. A lot of things, but actually quite simple. I'm going to go straight to make a demo. Again, you have the documentation here, and this session is only about this. So hopefully during this session, you can do this exercise and the previous one if it was not finished, or even the program rule. So let's make a little demo. So for this demo, I'm going to go back to our lovely app, which I need to switch on first. Okay. Okay. So let's go to our student program. So I'm going to work in the lab result stage. So I'm going to create one. By the way, here is where you see the icon of your stage. We didn't tell you to do this in the exercise, but this is where the icon of this program stage is rendered. Here is the icon for the tracked entity type. So this will usually display the picture, if any, and then the tracked entity type icon. In the list, I didn't explain this before, but now I have time. Here, we will render the picture, if any. If not, we will render the first letter of the first attribute. If not present, then we will render the tracked entity type icon. So now I'm going to create one stage here. You see here also the icon. Now everything is green. I don't know if I showed you this before, but now everything is green because the server is configured as green. So this one, type of test. This is an option set. Right now, there is no rendering type configured, so we have this drop down. Fine. I want to make this visual. How do I do this? I go to the server. So we said there are 2 steps. We need to have the option set configured properly. So for that, I'm going to the option set, and this is what you will do in the exercise. Spoiler alert. So I'm going to my test type. In my program, important, check your number. These are the options of the option set. So I want to edit each one of them, you see? So I can select the color. This is what I meant. This color picker is a bit of a nightmare. It's very difficult to choose the exact same color twice if you wanted to. So I use this, that you have the link also in the exercise presentation, that if I scroll down has this beautiful this beautiful color palette. So I'm gonna pick this yellow, and now I copy this, and I scroll down and just paste it here. And now the icon. I don't have the right icons for the COVID tests, so I'm gonna pick random icons. I'm sorry for this not being correct. I have to say the server is starting to be a bit slow again. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one. You see, positive, negative, outline. This is what we meant. I'm choosing the outline. So I have this one for now. I want a stronger color. Sorry about that. Okay, I want this one. Yeah. And now I save. Now next, here I'm gonna pick a. No, I'm gonna make a crazy combination of colors just for you to see. Again, I scroll down, I paste, and now the icon. So this one. Now number 3, blue. Scroll down, paste, and now this, and the last one. Right. Did I put already the microscope? We will see in the configuration. So my option set is ready. I'm going now to the program. My student program. So we said I need one section with one data element. So in the lab result, lab result, I go down to the data entry form. I'm going to create another section called ST001 test type. It's just an example. Here is where we have the rendering type. So I'm going to say sequential. And my data element is the test result, the one that has the option set. So I'm choosing that one and save. So what do I do now? I changed the configuration. So I need to sync my configuration. Yeah, no problem. So I go to settings, sync configuration, and sync now. Again, I'm using the phone in demo mode to avoid notifications, so I don't see here the notification that this is still happening, but I see the last one was at 11:18. Now it's 11:45, so I know it has not finished. Usually you don't work in demo mode, so you will see here a notification telling you that this is still going on. Okay, now I can go to my program and open my org unit, sorry, my TI. I didn't save the event before. So you can see now that we have 2 sections. This is my second section. Oh, this is the wrong data element. Okay, I made a mistake here. So we go back to the program. Probably someone told me on Slack and I didn't check. Yeah, Test result. I wanted the type of test. So test result, back to your section, type of text, come to my section. Say, okay, I have to sync again. So now you know how it looks when you put rendering, this kind of rendering, but you don't assign any icon or color. Yeah, don't save. Just sync again. Again, I have to pay attention to this. I don't have notifications. Yeah, done, 11:47. Ta-da! Yes. So here my personal color party for that entry. So just because we still have 1 minute, I'm going to change now to matrix. I want you to see how the rendering type changes. In the section that I am configuring, I'm going to change to matrix. Again, the desktop one will be ignored, so no problem if you touch it, but it's not going to do anything. Save, remember to save. And here we go again. Yeah, don't save it. I mean, I could save it, there is no problem. It's going to render also in the data that is already captured. It's just a visual effect. While this happens, I'm gonna open the exercise. (11:47), 11:48. So this is the last part of our demo. Here are beautiful. Looks nice, huh? Though it probably doesn't make sense. So actually, I just did what you have to do. So we have 15 minutes now. We have until 12:05, right? Until 12. What? Did I just go over time? Just making the longest demo ever. Sorry about that. So yeah, we have until 12. And what you have to do is configure icon and color for the option sets in the test result option. So we are telling you to do it in the result option, not on the type, the result, but honestly, we just want to know that you have, that you know how to do it. So not a big deal if you use another one, but then configure the program stage to display that data element in visual data entry mode. And then we will ask you to send us one screenshot at least of the data entry screen showing this, that I'm showing now. This would be a submission. So sorry about losing track of time. I was surprised I could do everything. And we leave you with the exercise now. So Martin, you can stop the recording, and I'm moving to Slack to follow.